Okay, audio seems to be working. Good, good, good. So, in this stream, we're going to continue the MSQ. Before that, I wanted to get to this quest to promote myself to the next rank for the Grand Company, because it will unlock a couple things. The most important one being Glamour Prisms. And when I have more prisms, I can store more stuff. Yeah, let's go to Camp Dragonhead. Let's see what's faster. Me getting a Q as a tank, because I'm a little over leveled. As I'm a little over leveled with my healer. So I'll go as my tank. It'll go fast, and I'll get some XP out of it, I guess. The Snow Cloak. Let's see how long it'll take. At the rate this is going, I'll be level 53 with Warrior also, before we even reach Heaven's Ward. Oh, I need to do a run for Jamel Darkhold. I can do that with my Dragoon. The thing is the armor isn't necessary, because it'll go into my inventory. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll delete it, and then eventually I'll and I think later on I'll just buy from the guild store if I need to, but for now I think it's one slot, so it's not the end of the world. Maybe I should have started that quest after. Oh well. Let's hand in this quest then. Might as well, since it's a giant check mark, might as well hand it in and complete it. Let's hand it in. Yeah, so let's just hand in all these side quests. This is prime time, so I'm surprised it's taking this long. Okay, so 5 minutes is still within the acceptable boundaries. Yes. I don't know what's going on with my controller having this dead zone. I'm not even sure if it's dead zone. Because whenever I'm in the it's whenever I move it. Weird. Bayflox. Free cheese recipe from Illuminati. Okay, so as a tank, I doubt it'll take more than 10 minutes. We'll see. Surprising that it's... I didn't realize the Australian server was this low. It's 9 PM on a Sunday. Yeah, it's this guy. The chief. Because he's Miss Beard, most likely. A very misty area we're going to go. Breaker Isle got its name because they couldn't see the rocks. Or not. Oh, actually, maybe Miss Beard's boat crashed and he decided to do something else with his life. Yeah, so we're reaching 10 minutes. And I think it's like, boop, and then I'll get to duty queue. Hullbreaker aisle accessible. Let's go to Snowcloak. I remember doing this dungeon quite a few times. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so I think in this area they will all be hit. Oh, there's more. I thought it was blocked off. Yeah, I think I could have gone all the way to here. Alrighty, there we go. I think this will spawn some enemies, so I'll have to deal with those along the way. I think this is the boss where the mobs spawn. If not, it looks like they just have icicles to deal with. This way. And I will focus on all the enemies at once. Just making sure I aggro all the enemies. Okay, that was nice. This one has some mechanics that I need to work with my teammates with. Work with them. Is this a different mechanic? They changed it. But you had to push like snowballs around. They upgraded this boss, that's interesting. Or update, I'm not sure if it's an upgrade. Yes, made it. Almost got him. What's going on? Why are they getting hit? I'm lining them all up. Why is it such calming music, of all things? Doo doo. So weird. So I think the final boss is just up ahead. Seriously, what's with this music? I hope once we get to the final boss, I hope it'll calm down. Not calm down. I hope it won't calm down. I hope it'll give me a proper boss music. Let's go and beat Fenrir. Yeah, I think I dodged that. Okay, I cannot stun that. Oopsie. Well, I'm the tank, so it'll be fine. I hope the healer stays because they're the one getting... Yeah, so I hope they stay and don't leave. Oh, they left. Oh well.
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light. Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am. I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart. This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light. I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost.
Oh, really now?
In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
There's so many beast tribes. I wonder which one controlled this one. I don't think it was the dragons because they have their own, not in Eorzea. What I'll do now is take the leveling roulette while I continue on with the story. Yeah, if you have that kind of zeal as a leader, you just rush all your men off a cliff. Okay, I'll come back to when the blue man comes in. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, at level 22, no much for me to do, just 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3. I hope he knows to heal. Yeah, he does. Oh, yeah, that's the infernal nail. And now we go to stage 2. I hope it'll give enough XP. I got at least 1 level up. Time to do a little bit of speed running. Speed run time. Let's see how fast this goes. Let's see how much time it's taken just for the animation. They just need a being to summon. And then they will receive it. And an image. We need to find some of the hidden men. I'm at level 49. So I can do these to get enough XP. So, actually, I think I will push Pugilist up because the mage set will also count for. It would count for the Astrologian. The Astrologian, while being a healer, is about same priority as Dark Knight, as a tank. I'll go there later. Right now, I need to go south. I will get these out of the way. And here we are. The prince. There they are. I'll set up a dot. For sure at this point in time, Rhyton is the strongest attack you could get. Maybe Flare is stronger, but I still think Rhyton is the strongest. I'm just looking at everything he says specifically, knowing what he does. You look suspicious, I guess. What's this I hear? No. That's the attitude he has right now. One, while I really like this haircut, one thing I don't like is how it just blocks off the ears. But it's fine. It just means I can't see earrings, which can barely be noticed anyway. Let's see these suits. A little too bulky. That one looks nice. This scarf, I'm not sure. Alright. I already have a blue one though, so I think I'll take the gloam. We're following the trail of people back to the source. I wonder. Actually, in this specific instance, I'm not sure I know. I know it's not Ilbert because this person is part of the Flames. It's according to Ilbert. This is kind of the same thing that is true for the Braves, though. Yeah, because it was basically going to be end of the world scenario. It's either pay up or well have no money. Yep, we identified some of the heretics. That's more do you have to say, Alphino? Here we go.
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Who?
Boomst.
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
I wonder if we learn more about the elder son.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
You can still see the spit stain.
'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Indeed, yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
Is this Varus? I forgot his name.
So, young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
Young Varus? He looks like he's 60. Well, 50. The white hair makes him look older.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Plainly, the new emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all.
He wants to
I
rule.
propose that we set aside the Cartno dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
Well, to do that, we need to deal with Ishkar's problems, and then they will have no reason to not join. Cough, cough, Heaven's Ward.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it. If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by. But that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming. So long as the ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
Anything else to say off now? Okay, so right now we're on this quest. Yeah, so on this quest, Tendrils of Intrigue, which is a couple quests away. So I think what I'll do is go for the naval hard and try it as DPS to see if they would go through. Because there are a couple of quests before I need to do Shiva. So I think this will happen before then. So let's see what we have here. This is an alternate coloring with a white. Honestly, like the colors don't really match. But it does give us a cattail. I think I'll go with this. It's actually a decent, has decent accessories for an archer or a bard. Ah, that was quick. Yeah, let's be sneaky like a ninja. The naval hard. Oh, let me go with. Okay, so now if I do. Yes, a trick attack. Alright. To the edge. Alright, let's go. That almost got me. I don't know why my controller suddenly stopped working. That was weird. Weapon coffer. Why not? So let's get back to where we were. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what she's doing. So at some point we learned the code of... I'm not sure if this is just the Crystal Braves, but we learned some secret codes. I'll do those eventually. The roost. A shinobi of Doma. He forgot the one access point, huh? I think what I'll do, Dragoon, Resum, Zamail, and then I'll continue the main story quest. Zamail. Yeah, we just need to catch him in the act. I hope this isn't a waste of time because this was several quests. And if it turned out to be a dead end, that would be pretty annoying. You were followed. You can tell by the shield. Got a bunch of ninjas. I'm still wondering if there might be a chance, but this is acting too suspicious. No reason to act that suspicious. Try and find Shiva. Yeah, a bit of dialogue showing that I am a ninja since I'm in my ninja costume and in my class right now. I think it's because there has been an expansion. Now they expect people to have been playing ninja. So they added that as a nod to people who have picked it up. Okay, this is 2.4. While you had Yugiri fight in 2.2. Someone from Charlian is coming over. I'll see if I can do it as the Dragoon. Okay. Just walking? That's weird. And here they come. Honestly, she is an MVP.
Minfilia, am I right?
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll, and thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Urianger.
You can already tell the difference in voice quality.
Moonbreeder is an accomplished Charlian scholar and an authority on Aetherite technologies. She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Ascian souls.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Let's see if it will allow me to do it as... Oh, it's red. Not so important that I needed the glamour prisms.
Moon! Gods, it's been ages!
Oh, longer, sister.
A joyous reunion indeed.
Well, of course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
Save in appearance and aptitude.
Everyone, if I could have your attention. We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Charlian to assist us. I bid Moonbreeder join us here that she might share with us her extensive knowledge of Aetherites. Also, as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into white auracite, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
Well, I had to come, didn't I? You'd have to be bloody daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. Where better to conduct my final tests than a land so steeped in ether you can taste it?
It's interesting that it's called white ether and not light ether crystal.
'Tis plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits, and nothing at all to reform thy youthful manner.
And you get the bear hug.
Anjay, where in the hells have you been hiding?
Unhand me.
Hand me.
I come all this way, and that's what you have to say to me. I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy this need.
Okay.
Go on. Thine artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit. Mine intent, as well thou knowest, was but to impress upon thee the gravity of the circumstance. Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
You still haven't found it, then? Your missing aetherite?
We have not. We know that Iceheart teleported to an aetherite not far from the first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate the second beacon. We now suspect that the heretics destroyed the second aetherite to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour Snowcloak for Iceheart's sanctuary, but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now Iceheart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
I'm sorry, but if the aetherite's been destroyed, then that's that. Although, you're absolutely sure she used the first aetherite, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
One of our own bore witness to her escape. I can say with absolute certainty that Iceheart used the aetherite.
Yeah, we were there.
In that case, there might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
Truly? How?
We use the current to recreate the beacon. As you know, aetherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea. Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction and our essence would dissipate. However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination. Now, these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an aetherite is destroyed. But if even a sluggish flow remains, we could theoretically use it to direct a surge of concentrated ether towards the void left by the beacon, and thereby fill it up again.
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
Well, there's an ether crystal right there we could use.
In concert, we might manage to channel a sufficient volume, yet that is not my chief concern. To direct the flow of so great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
I barely succeeded in facilitating travel to an unattuned beacon. That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
And dangerous. Every person who has attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the process. They, however, did not have white auracite at their disposal.
The key to everything. White auracite.
I can use it to channel all the ether you can give me into the aetherite. However, white auracite cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand. Just so you know, I'd confidently give this plan better than even odds of success. And if the worst comes to worst, your people won't suffer.
Though it risked the lives of our best and brightest, we have not the time to seek other options.
She literally just said at the worst case scenario, it will not harm anyone.
If the ethereal current still flows, we shall carry out Moonbreeder's plan.
That's the spirit. Let's roll the dice.
I'll go up. While that's happening, I'll once more see if I can get Dragoon going quickly. Although I doubt it. This is instrument of our deliverance. So yeah, this will unlock Shiva. What I'm seeing. So I'll go straight to Shiva if that's the case. Now, from my understanding, a lot more people are doing Shiva, I think. At least Shiva Extreme. I'll do a quick check. No, ice weapons come from the extreme variant. Hey there, Moonbreeder. As far as I know, this is the only Rogadin as part of the Scions except for Biggs. Which is kind of a shame. Let's see if it works or not. I don't know what to do with this wind in this room. Wind makes everything a little too jank looking. And now we got hard mode unlocked. Port. I start off with hard mode. So let's go. And while that's happening, I'll try and... You know what? Dragoon. Natalan, where's Natalan? Here. Need to find some watch wolves. I just need to find these around the area. So there are a couple here for me to fight. So just this one left. Now we go to North Thanalan. Blue fog. Here are the basilisks. Okay, so I'll save it the crit for this. Honestly, the Chocobo isn't doing little damage either, from what I'm seeing. It's doing about a quarter to a third of the DPS. Let's finish this. 677. Now we go to Eastern La Nocia. We go to Ageless Wise. Where's that? Here. So we're doing Shiva. Yeah, let's go Shiva.
You should never have come here, Warrior of Light. I labor only to forge a lasting peace. A peace you would deny us out of ignorance and blind faith. No matter. If it is our fate to be at odds, then it is mine to strike you down. We whom gods and men have forsaken shall be the instruments of our own deliverance. Partake of my flesh. Fill this vessel with your light. Walk amongst your brothers and sisters once more. Oh, Saint Shiva, still the hatred within our hearts and bless us with eternal grace.
And then you get the plot twist. She's not summoning Shiva. She is Shiva. Probably should have started with this. Where's the Huton? Oh, that wrong way. Rip. So this way for Dokkan. And we got the Shiva. Yeah, I didn't really need a commendation for that one. I did pretty poorly, honestly.
Fool. Blind, bloody fool.
That's what you are.
You, of all people, should understand the suffering war begets. That no sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence. Mine is the righteous cause. You fight in a war you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers. And they are no less ignorant than you, following the creed of their fathers without question, never thinking to ask why.
Sure, but you're turning yourself into a primal, which is probably even worse.
Trapped in a delusion of their own creation, and blind to the truth. Warrior of Light. Redemption is not beyond us. We who walk before may lead those who walk after. Seek the Keeper of the Lake. See with eyes unclouded. Do not squander Mother's gift. Feel. Think.
And so the vessel withdraws, a predictable outcome. Nevertheless, La Habrea will be pleased. How unfortunate.
Those feel like some contradictory lines, but I don't think it matters, and it'll probably be explained later what he meant by that. At least I hope. Since I'm already in this direction, let's go. You know what, let's turn ourselves into a primal, why not? So I'll check once more if we're... Yeah, we aren't on it. We become it. So this is our primal form, I guess? I mean, if I would say... If I would give one primal for the Warrior of Light to be, it probably would be Phoenix. I think it's good that they removed the access quest from the post-Realm Reborn quest line, because this is flowing pretty smoothly. And I remember some of them were very... yeah, a little slow. Actually, 5.3 is when it happened. When was that? It happened during 5.3, so when did 5.3 happen? August. Let me just check something real quick. Okay, so I just checked it, and apparently I played at 5.4, I think. Roughly is when I started playing. So it was after the whole thingy. After they removed a bunch of quests. I guess it still feels dragged even then, but I guess because I was rushing it, but not because I'm pacing myself. It doesn't feel too bad. Then again, I've been doing just about as many videos of post Realm Reborn as regular Realm Reborn. Okay, so now we go to the guard. You know what? I want to continue this as dragoons, so. Eastern Lanosia. I'll even do a leaf meet if I need to. Leaves. Spearman versus Spearman. Yeah, I just need to find more of them. More of the spearmen. That's 3 out of 5. We just need one more. I hope that didn't happen. Level 50 is 14 XP. First, spear. Next, armor. Now, Kurthus. As Dragoon. Not yet, MSQ. Already finished what I had to do. That's armor to fit. So where's Estinian? All the way up there. Let's see if I can apply a glamour plate here. Let's proceed. I shall claim Nidhogg's head, he claims. I'll take him. Now I'll grab that, and now I'll do the jump, and now I'll continue my combo. So I think I'm getting the combo in the pattern it should be. Now it's 1, 2, 3. This has already been somewhat corrupted at this point. So one more attack to finish it. Full thrust. And I beat Estinian. Okay then. That just happened. It cannot be. And I blasted them away. Okay, I'm ready to complete the Dragoon quest. Then I'll continue as Dragoon for the MSQ. Could it be that you are the Warrior of Light? Alrighty, now I completed the Dragoon quest. At last. Okay, so okay, so I need to get it to 100% first. I need to do everything. Now we'll put everything in. We got the Draken here. It looks like this. Wait a minute. I got made some of the pieces. Oh, it's because I don't have the... Right. The actual... The actual ones are in... The actual ones are in here. Just give me a moment. Alright. If we check the actual coloring, it should show us. No, it just shows me the version with the glamour. Yeah, so that's the actual color, is this blue. Instead of this darker color, it's much lighter, which I prefer. But I'll stick with this for now. For now. And see if I can remember where... I think it was Norse Shroud. Yes. I'll pick up a quest for Gaybolg. Why do I keep getting the Shinryu mount? It has the best music, so I don't want it to appear as often. There we go. With this, the outfit will be complete. I want the lance. And we need to recover the spear, huh? So let's do the main story quest and then I'll move on. And I'll come back for this. Right now, let's deal with the MSQ. I think it suits the character well.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks. Never before have we been required to contend with a primal. Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task. From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
Then the argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move against Natalan.
Ere we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense. All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment. Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy. You who have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now. And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw my previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
That will not be necessary. We too have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
I see. Once more, I must thank you.
Sir Emmerich, if I may, do you truly believe that Midgard-Zoma could return?
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's Toll were taken by your enemies. Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Choose your next words carefully.
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights? One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am. Now, why do you suppose that is? Because I swiftly learned to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs. You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's Toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
We are so glad to be of use to you.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget. One born of necessity. The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders. But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light. Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them. I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
Not at all. You but spoke from the heart. I trust you understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second-in-command will speak for me.
Lucia, at your service. Pray excuse our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies. Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences. Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
Should aught befall one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone. Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you. Which reminds me, Lord Orchefon, if you would be so kind?
Certainly.
In times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. May the results of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
Now let's go to Elfno. Yeah, that would be pretty bad to have all of them come blind. this will be a little tricky. Come on. Okay, I got it. So let me add. Where is it? Chaos Thrust. And no way this is it. It's still going on. Oop, wrong one. This is the place I'm supposed to go. Let's see what else I need to do. Okay, so now what do I do? Need materia. Wait, when did I get this? Alright, when I did the... Oh, that's actually not bad for a summer. Yeah, I don't think I can do this. That's a shame. At least I'll keep that in mind.
Words cannot well express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole. Needless to say, I am most eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Kurthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it. Excellent. I shall summon the others at once. Iceheart used her own body as a vessel for a primal soul?
Master Louisoir's writings make no mention of such a possibility. Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
As certain as we can be that good King Mogulmog XII was a primal, I should think. Both were ostensibly summoned.
Not quite.
let's not quibble over definitions. Of more concern is the implication that Iceheart retained her will, even after she was possessed. We are talking about a mortal, wielding the power of a primal.
It can't possibly be that easy, can it? There must be some sort of sacrifice required. Or maybe she's just special?
Well, she has the echo.
What qualities this woman possesseth, I know not. But full sure am I that she was groomed for this role. Few are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
Well, I wouldn't presume to comment on how the lass came to know about summoning, but I will say that what she summoned was a primal. The readings were the same, or near as damn it. Strange as it all sounds, it's really no different from what you've faced before.
Then mayhap it is time that we re-examined our previous encounters.
Pack your things, Ida. We're going back to Gridania.
Yes, sir.
About Iceheart's final words to you. Hear, feel, think. Hydaelyn speaks to her as well. If Iceheart is blessed with the power of the Echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her goals. Or could it be that it was a revelation granted her by the Echo which first set her on this path? She did say that the Ishgardians were blind to the truth. Do you think she has knowledge of the origins of the Ishgardian-Dravanian War? It would do much to explain her unwavering conviction.
Did not the Lady Iceheart implore thee to seek the Keeper of the Lake? And did she not imply that in so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
Midgard-Zoma was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the ages. Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well-founded. It would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake. For a mercy, we are well positioned to do so. Iceheart, Shiva, Ascians, and Midgard-Zoma. I shudder to think how they're all connected.
So I'll just see what this is about, but after that, I think this is where I'll end the stream. Yeah, so that's some bad news. Yes, so I think that's the end of the stream. Yeah, I think it'll take too long to get the relics. The thing is, step 1 apparently is you need to get your crafting classes to level 50, I think. Or at least partially. So I think this is going to be in the back burner for a while. So next stream will be us going to Midgard Summer. And we're reaching the end. So I want to get some other classes to 30. I think is my goal. Also, at least into Heaven's Ward. But for now, I'll stick with these classes at 50 plus for the MSQ. But to pass the time, I would do the other classes up to 50 concurrently, just to make some space in my inventory. But yeah. Until the next stream. Yeah.